Well, that was interesting. That's probably gonna make it in, to be honest. But there you go. Yeah, I just tried to boot it up in windowed mode, and my mouse cursor wouldn't move anymore until I alt-tabbed onto it. Good. Interesting story. While I was off having pizza and looking at football scores. Oh, hello, Kitty. What are you doing? Oh my god, how is this game still so fucking loud? Oh, you flubbing out. Yeah, I had a look for this scene that I distinctly remember, because it was the focus of my hatred. I can't find it. But weirder than that, I can't find a Final Fantasy XIII 2 LP. Like, I remember watching a dude who did it, and I went back and I found his LP, and I ain't slogging through an entire LP just to find a minute of cutscene that I thought was wank. But yeah, I typed in FF13 2, FF13 with the XIII 2, nothing, Final Fantasy 13 2, and it's just Final Fantasy 13 and Lightning Returns. I'm confused. Quite frankly, no, we know that this is full of bollocks now, don't we? So, either I've imagined this mythical cutscene that I hate to an abhorrent degree, or everyone hates this game as much as I do. Which, I don't know if that... yeah, no, I'm glad. Anyway, that being the case, I suppose I'll actually have to try and play the game instead of actually just trying to run past it. Oh, wow.
I know your name. Noel Christ.
Really? Really? Oh no.
Then you're gonna have to go through me! Can you fight?
Do you think that maybe they realize that their story is fucking bollocks? Like, people are gonna play this so infrequently that they had to remind people what happened to this. Oh. Oh. We're gonna get through it together, friends. It's gonna be okay. Hi, Mog, you fucking dog shit. I hate you. What do I actually get if I talk to you? Oh, I see. It encourages me to talk to other people. Yeah, let's lie.
Sorry you got yourself hurt because of me.
Hey, do we have to go through this again? I told you. We look out for each other. I won't tell Snow. No will be our little secret.
Hey,
So
it's not
you
like
keep
that.
fucking him. Oh. The problem is now, it's like, it's all well and good saying you get to have a bit more agency, but it's more agency over this. Given the choice, I'd rather skip all of it, but we'll see what they have to say.
Last night, Mackie? Big project?
Project? Yeah, I was, working on something for Snow. That thing, you know.
The weird thing is, FF13 characters, I know Sarah's in it and these losers are in it, but actual, like, I don't think Sans shows up. I don't think Vanille or Fang show up. Fang might show up in 13.3, but I don't think Vanille shows up for the rest of the game or the rest of the series. Hope does, but in a weird way. Lightning's off in some bumfuck dimension that no one knows about. And Snow's off wanking around somewhere else. So you could call this cleavage goes to Doctor Who world, and it would amount to the same fucking thing.
Outside once you're ready, okay?
Thank you for that useful bit of dialogue. Interestingly, it's all fully voiced. I'm quite impressed at that. Maybe that's why they ain't got any original punters around.
Sarah, wait up for me.
Don't.
Talk about artifacts and gates and time travel. To be honest, I don't know if I'm ready to believe it.
Why?
Sarah, there's still so much I don't understand myself.
Oh look, Cocoon's
I can actually
back.
find an artifact that
and I'll know what I've been saying is true. And once we open the gate, you'll be able to put some of your doubts to rest as well. So what do you think? Will you search for the answers with me?
No. The Moogles bobble when searching for artifacts and treasure spheres. Pay attention to the Moogles bobble. It will glow in the vicinity of special items and other treasures. Find the place that trigger the Moogles bobble.
Give me a chance and I'll prove that it's true.
Anyway, you can run around all over here and talk to all these fucking dickheads that I hate, but...
Oh, and it's with the one we keep at Nora House.
To be fair... Mog as a gameplay feature is awful. It's mainly his role in the story that I dislike greatly. And again, it's one of those things where it's like, a lot of this game is responding to complaints of FF13.
Stay on her, Mog.
And so it's like, Mog was included because there was no Mog. Because they had chocobos, but no Mog. You can even ride a chocobo. I believe you can ride a chocobo in this. Fantastic. Actually, I don't think you can. Might be 13.3. But yeah, there's an awful lot of just that, like, including it for including its sake, whether it fits or not. And it's like, I get why, but is that really going to endear people to your shite game more? The fuck was that? To its credit, it's presenting itself a lot better.
Grow vegetables?
What? You mean you don't?
Well, the soil is barren. Nothing will grow at all. We have to survive by hunting. It's that or starve.
How do they get food?
Yesterday, you said you were the last of humanity.
Take a guess, dipshit.
Just what I said. When I was born, there were fewer humans in the world that live in this village. After a while, I was the only one left.
In the future, Noel said he was the last human left. What do I say to that? Yeah, we'll go with that.
So if we don't keep you safe, the human race will die out completely?
Hey, I'm not gonna let you lock me up, you know.
Can I? I'd be okay with that. So I can have people that beat you. And again, there is the other. Oh, they run. Oh no! Oh no! Like the dialogue, or the choice to interact with the dialogue isn't. Again, it's quite a good idea. But it's also banking on the fact that this shit has been written by someone with an brain. And no, it doesn't get an awful lot better. Give me that fucking...
Snow, so this is where you got to. And the artifact isn't here, huh?
Nice job, Mog. Right out the gate, you fucked it.
Oh yeah, she's my pet. Cool. Huge found her and brought her home.
But again, it's trying to sort of expand on Sarah. This is a much better way of going about
Just
it.
as long as she doesn't make a mess in my workshop. Hey, girl.
Are you sure you can look after her?
Nice cat stock effect there, guys.
We are one big family, right?
Yeah, right.
Mac, you'll do it.
You too.
Thanks. She's adorable.
She really does have a face.
I thought I could hide it from them, but they knew.
And then there's this shit.
I lost lightning and then snow. But those guys, they really tried to cheer me up.
But to its credit, it's again, the ideas here are so much better than Final Fantasy XIII.
Harder here compared to
Part of it, it's probably mainly due to general complaints, but you can see there's actual genuine thought put into some of the ideas here. Sarah, instead of Lightning, makes sense. Sarah had no characterization. Lightning was a fully fleshed out character. it changes the dynamic of why you want to go after Lightning. That's fine, and then you can flesh out Sarah as you go. There are side quests, it's a lot more open than it was before. There's still quite a lot of linearness, but there's a general greater sense of freedom. It makes an awful lot more sense, and yet it still sucks because the fundamentals of the general conversation's really crap. Anyway, Noel says that my friends have become like family. How do I respond to that? How do I respond to that? If only Snow was here. No. Why don't you settle down here too? The cat is my only family. Yeah. Stewie!
This is why I can't just leave. How Snow means so much to me now.
Wow. You like animals that much?
Yep.
Wow, okay.
Way off track.
Where else should we look?
Mog, help us out here.
But yeah, again, it's what I would. There's.
Just looking for playmates.
Again, it's with the benefit of hindsight. That's kind of what a lot of it is. And having Mog as sort of like a important thing tracker is not a bad idea.
Good morning. These are my students. I teach their classes.
A school teacher, huh?
Right. I'm so glad you're all safe.
Miss Ferris, what's with your fucking outfit?
I did mine, because I didn't want you getting mad at me like the last time.
Seems like you'd be soft on kids, but you're pretty strict, huh?
Hey, not that bad. No, come on. You know, I'm only strict because my teacher was strict. Lightning must have rubbed off on me.
My grandmother was a teacher too. She taught me everything I know. She taught me about Grand Pulse and its history.
I mean, alright, it's jarring, but I appreciate the intent. But again, that's a good way. It's a good way of bringing character across. And you know, saying that sort of tanky Sentinel doesn't suit Sarah. God, I always forgot her name there. That is a sort like, oh, okay, alright, she's quite strict, she's quite tough on the kinder, alright, maybe she does suit us, and again, it's little nuggets like that where you think, oh, okay, it's alright, it's brain. Well done, brain happened. In the future world, Noel's grandmother was also his teacher. What should I ask it? Can I also say, by the way, that I know Fallout 4 wasn't spectacular in this particular department, but it wasn't like, oh man, the Brotherhood of Steel want me to join them. What should I say? It would be like, I've got a dialogue thing, or here's my option, here's my wheel, and then this is the dialogue I'd give, as opposed to... In this, it's essentially explaining the context as well as what you want to say, and it's like, that's fine, but it's really stilted and weird. It's like, this is what you think, this is the actual situation, as opposed to interpreting it. What would you say in this situation? And it's like, it's not awful, but it's very literal, like, you will think this! Do you want to go back now? What was she like? Are you ready from the future? Do you know what happens next? Bing.
Do you know what happens next?
Well, I'm still
And again, a lot of this is essentially just...
my time, but assuming it is, chaos rains down on Cocoon, and the disaster and the prophecy comes to...
What's wrong?
It's weird. It's like my memories are slipping away from me. Sorry, I don't mean to be cryptic. I'll let you know if it comes back to me.
That's the kid I was looking for. I knew my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. It's Maggie. I better get out of here.
Yeah, it's still goofy as fuck. I don't know. Again, it's like I say, a lot of it is effort to try and make you engage with. It's not engaging. If the dialogue had been written properly, then fucking fine, but it's not.
What?
Is that the artifact?
This is Lightning's knife. I keep it in my room, but how did it get out here?
What was that? Someone get beaten up on the shore. This is our first clue into what I hate. Although it's also one thing I quite like, weirdly. Part of me feels like that this is a bad ending of Final Fantasy XIII, the way it's presented, where Lightning dies. I don't know if there was, what there wasn't, was like, fuck off. But it's actually done in budget-o-vision, and so it kind of feels like it would attach to the end of Final Fantasy XIII quite comfortably. It's not a reanimated cutscene, it's actually done with, you know, all the graphic fidelity that they spent all those money on, and it kind of fits, and that's quite clever.
I saw her. We talked. She gave us her blessing.
Because again, if you played Final Fantasy XIII, it ties into the confusion of like, well, this wasn't what I saw. Again, little clever moves that make sense.
I won't forget that moment. Lightning was happy. Happy that Snow and I were getting married. She laughed and said congrats. But then, all of a sudden, Lightning disappeared. She was gone. Like she was never there to begin with. No one else remembered her smiling and laughing. No one but me.
You can say what you want, that's very cleverly presented. It's a weird sort of mystery, like what the fuck? Intrigue and
All
shit.
your friends think your sister is inside that pillar.
Just saying.
I was scared. People said I was dreaming. They said I was just making up stories so that I didn't have to face the truth.
Your friends suck.
Listen, Sarah. Your memories are the truth. Lightning is alive. The question is, why are you the only one who remembers?
Only I remember Lightning being there on the plane. Why don't the others? I can see different futures. Maybe it was a dream. Because history changed? It's a message from Lightning. I'll go with that.
Could it be a message from Lightning?
You mean before
Lip
she was
syncing
betrayed
still ain't too good.
She was able to give you a glimpse of something. Something important.
But what? What was she trying to tell me?
Oh.
Weird. The knife looks like it's been polished.
Maybe someone was cleaning it out here and then forgot about it.
I see you're doing your job well. Also, I love this barrack. I can see this is going to stop a lot of things. Like a Sarah. Oh, wait.
What are you running from?
Watch it. Don't go that way.
Running from the fucking teacher. I would. Yeah, I will fight battles because it makes... Actually, one thing I didn't bother to do, we'll go do it now. We'll see how this shit works. What do I want more? So, level 3 gets you Steel Guard, Element Guard, Fringe Ward, I suppose, and Vendetta. That gets you Blitz. I think I'd rather have Ravager for you. Oh, actually, we can kind of jump it up a bit. Okay. That gets you Flame Strike, Spark Strike, Blizzard, Arrow. We'll get Blitz level 4. See, I don't necessarily think this is awful. It's a different way of going about it. It means that you're going to have to pick and choose what's best for you. What exactly do you want each character to do? I was getting Blitz just for the sake of getting it. I'm going to have Sarah be a Ravager, I think. I'm going to go all in on that. But again, the other side of it as well is you don't really know what you get for each boost. So it's like, are Sarah and Keith going to end up just completely the same? Just in different specialized roles? I don't know. Okay, Blizzard isn't showing on the thing. Fuck it, I'll go further into it. Oh no, there you go, level 10 is Blizzard. But yeah, I don't necessarily hate, yeah, as you can see, it's obviously spec to kind of try and beat. I mean, all he gets like Gale Strike, Blizzard, shit like that. I'll get you Mediguard, because it's kind of handy to have. And then we'll go all in on Commando. But it would be nice if it kind of showed what exactly you're getting for leveling up. Just to help you understand it a bit more, because again, it's just like... I mean, where is it? How do I move around? There you go. Like, you can't actually see what that is, or what that is, or what... Well, you can get the ability idea, but... Oh, actually, okay. Oh, right, I see. So you can lose out on ability. That's interesting. Okay. No, I'm not completely against that. It's kind of nifty. I'm not going to say it's spectacular, but it's an idea. It means that they stand out a bit more. I'll give them a fight this time, because I kind of need to. Oh. Okay. Instant murder. But yeah, since it's a different combat system, and like I say, the choice is more focused on desperately try and move out of the way from them to, you can choose your fights, and I like that a lot. So this will just be a normal fight, because, I mean, alright, it was a bit cheap, but again, I appreciate the intent. I swear though, man, I want my fucking haste back. I need it. I'd say I appreciate the intent a little bit more. We'll go with you. It just kind of flows a little better as opposed to just being like, ye will fight this thing unless ye can dodge its bullshit fucking stupid thing. Where do you go? Oh, okay, I hit it.
We can count on you.
Wish they were all that easy.
They seem pretty scrubby though, I gotta tell you. I don't know what the random multipliers are for though, they just sort of happen. It's very weird. And God, you need a run button. Jesus Christ, can you please? Actually, that's one thing I need to think about. Anyway, why do I randomly have... Oh, do you get haste if you do a... Oh, mate, I'm going to try and fucking nail every single early battle. If I get haste for a kickoff, are you taking the piss? Yes. I'm gonna... Do you... No, your HP is full. Odd. Why was your HP randomly starting out lower? Where did that little shit go? Oh, yeah. Seriously though, dude, you, like, this is the thing that annoys me, like, they thought about, okay, we've included a jump button so you can jump as you want, fine, brilliant. Give me a sprint button! Or just anything. What's also interesting is your, early attack mode doesn't immediately jump them up the chain. I suppose because you could quite you know, cheekily, like, Jimmy it. Which makes sense. It's little improvements. Like, I hate this, but I do appreciate the intent. Hey, you little fucking cum gobbler.
Now we've got you.
Miss Farron?
This boy's been hiding something. What approach would work best? I'll buy you lunch for a year.
You want to tell me what's going on?
Not what I clicked.
I'll buy you LeBro's special
Oh, no,
lunch
there you go.
every day for a year.
A whole year?
Not sure about your style of discipline, Miss Farron.
Although, if there's something else, I'm going to... again, you can go through the options until you get the right one. It's pretty obvious what the right one is, but it's... I don't know, it's kind of a pick your own flavour of backstory. And again, I've said that the writing is poor. But it's like, I want to know about Sarah. She's the player character. She's who I'm playing as. And that's fine in its own weird way. But it's like... I don't want 20-hour-long cutscenes, but I'd prefer it if it was written by someone who had an idea for this character, as opposed to all these 4 options kind of end up at the same, you know, or different. Oh, I don't know. It just kind of means that Sarah's more bland, and the whole point of this exercise is to flesh her out.
Get mad if you tell me.
I know you say you won't get mad at me, but I can't tell you. I don't want to get yelled at.
The kid was trying to get away from Mackie. I bet you anything. He was
And why do you give a shit, dude? Maybe if I give it one more shot, I think I can get him talking. See, more of that suggestive kind of things as opposed to, I am Robot Zelda. What would be a good response in this? Is it, fuck you, asshole?
I hope you're not misbehaving. It makes me sad when my students don't behave.
That sounds slightly psychotic.
Guess I'll own up. The truth is, I sold something from Mackie.
Seems reasonable.
chasing you.
What did you take?
This necklace. It belongs to you, doesn't it?
Hey, wait!
What was he doing with this anyway?
That belongs to Mackie, doesn't it?
No, it's mine. It's a reminder of a promise a good friend made me.
You mean your husband, or? Oh, good. Oh, God.
I believe you. Your sister's alive. She's out there somewhere.
Thank you, Snow.
Here, you hang on to this for a while. When I come back, it'll be with Lightning. Then there's no way she can say no to us getting married.
Okay,
Okay.
and that was the last time I saw Snow. The memories I had of Lightning standing on the plain beneath Cocoon.
Bye.
He was the only one who believed them enough to do something.
And again, that kind of ties into what Snow is presented as. It's not awful.
I've been waiting here.
And doing nothing, right?
His best girl is unhappy, so he's gotta go and do something about it.
You still sit here and wait. Why didn't you go after them?
Well, fuck, man, she's a teacher. Snow has been gone a long time. Noel wonders why I didn't go after him. How should I reply? It seems so awkward. Snow told me to wait, well I wanted to follow him because of the children. And I have faith in... Oh fuck, I clicked the wrong one.
I have faith in Snow. He is a hero after all.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one.
Has that faith been enough? Neither of you want to be apart, yet here you are alone.
What do you know?
Don't you think I know that?
shouldn't have said that. But you tell me, what good is a hero if he's never around?
He's busy trying to be one, you dick. Why am I defending Snow? Oh, this game's gonna be mixed up as shit. Oh. Hang on a minute. I didn't press B there. Why did it jump for me?
You got him?
We can count on you.
I don't know. Again, I'm defending it when I shouldn't be.
After all,
But I did say to myself that, like, I know that I hate this, and yet I want to find the good in it. Because it does exist in here somewhere. Like, technically, you don't make a sequel and go backwards. You move, whether that's left, right, or forwards. But again, like, there are changes here that I appreciate. I don't appreciate that I keep getting jumped by this dick as I jump down a ledge. That seems unfair, but
that alone.
there are things in here that I'm going to try and point out the things I like when I see them, because, believe it or not, I don't go into this shit hoping I hate it. 13 I knew I hated because I played it too many times. But this I have
No artifact yet.
enough experience to know my general feeling, and less than enough experience to know how I actually feel about it.
I doubt it. No one here would do something like that.
I guess not. Unless they think they're doing the right thing.
It might not be a person at all. I mean, with time and space being warped everywhere, anything could happen, really.
Right. And that's how your things ended up out here? It's not a bad theory. Okay, so maybe we should ask if anyone else is missing stuff.
Let's head to the house and find out.
Although we are going to come to the crux of what makes this a fucking terrible story. If you watched Doctor Who, a lot of the reason why Doctor Who kind of works as a thing is that it's a time travel story where they travel to time and end up at a place, and they do a thing at that place, and that has a limited meaning to it. I mean, the later series, or the more recent ones, they wove it through the narrative, and that's fine. Time travel inherently doesn't work, because it's impossible. And when you try and make that the core of your narrative, you can try and explain it as much as you want. It doesn't feasibly work as a thing that's there. You're always going to know. It's like Looper. You're always going to notice problems and inconsistencies with it. If it was just a case of, we're going to time travel and then to this place and then events happen and, you know, raucous laughter occurs, then fine. But it doesn't, does it? When you start getting to, oh, time travel made my knife move outside. Why? Okay, explain.
What is that?
Oh my god. Oh, fuck.
How did that happen?
It's a twist in time. Something that doesn't belong.
How do you know?
This is an artifact.
Alright, so you can acknowledge it as a twist in time, but not as an artifact that doesn't belong in time.
Artifact. Just as Noel said we would. Does this mean everything else
Maybe
is
it's more important that you found a fucking mirror with goo floating out of it.
Maybe. Once I step through the gate, I'll be leaving my friends, my students, and the village for who knows how long.
Well, I don't know, they might all go away.
Thunder lightning? Do I dare believe this man?
I got a giant's artifact.
Okay, now we just have to head for the gate.
And this is jarring. Like, what is this? Live trigger rewards.
Well, the mirror must have belonged to someone else in the past. Or the future.
And again, time travel is also used as a crux by a lot of people who think they're very clever when they're not.
That gate. But you still don't trust me, do you? I can see it in your eyes. If there's anything you're wondering about or don't believe, just ask, and I'll try to explain.
There is one thing. What is it you want, exactly?
A future that has people in it.
Fuck that.
I lived at the end of days. I was the very last child to be born. As I grew up, everyone I knew died, one by one, until eventually it was just me. All their dreams fell on my shoulders. I was their last hope. It was too much, so I left.
What the fuck was that? That's happened
To
twice.
go home again. Maybe I couldn't make everyone happy. But at the very least, I could rebuild a future where everyone could survive. So I went through the gate. Wasn't thinking very clearly then. I had a dream, but I didn't think it all out. I didn't know what it really meant. But once I got here and saw how you and your friends live in this village, I knew my dream could come true. In Valhalla, your sister gave me a chance. She gave me hope. The future can be changed. That's what she told me, and I believe her.
I understand. Thank you, Noel. Thank you for telling me that.
There's something wrong with your face. I can't quite pinpoint it, but there's something wrong with your face. Again, they're trying to make Noel more sympathetic and make him a bit more understanding.
I think I'm okay.
And that's not bad, although a lot of his bollocks is based entirely off of random assumptions. I don't know. But the intent of trying to make him sympathetic right out of the gate instead of completely bizarre and incomprehensible, it's the thought that counts, I guess. I tell you what I can work with, man. There's some shit in this. Back to the future, motherfuckers.
This is where the meteorite fell. So we should head towards Cocoon, right?
You know, it must be strange to have
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. We did it.
We can count on you.
just as expected.
Fucking hell, we're getting an awful lot of potions.
From sunrise to sunset,
There's still monsters around. Keep a lookout.
And you be careful.
It's bizarre that these enemies are so easy to kill. I can't quite fathom why.
I could have handled that alone.
Oh, I can go this way now. Oh, brilliant. The world's opening up. Oh, come on then. Oh, look, it's Slugbladon. To be fair though, if like, considering they rejigged how the stagger works, I'd actually say that that's not enough. I can't think of anything I've actually staggered yet. It's an interesting counterpoint. It's like, well, I don't know. I suppose nothing's really been beefy enough, but still. What you got,
if
Bert?
you're heading to the gate, take this shortcut. Godot said you were free to come and go as you please.
Oh, I'm already on it, fuckface. But cheers for the heads up, you fucking idiot.
You mean like your friends and the way they act? Understandable, though. Guess it's not every day someone like me drops in from the future unannounced.
No, even before that, everything's been off for the last 3 years. Ever since Lightning disappeared.
You say she's disappeared.
Also, I'm gonna say one thing that I know I'm biased because I love me some Tales, but if you're gonna have characters talking in the background and it's kind of moderately important to what's going on, skip. It's safe, it's easy, it's functional. Just make a fucking skip. There's nothing wrong with it. It does a job. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it. But the fact they're just talking in the background with the music and the visuals, it all kind of comes together to make a big blur. I would rather they just have a press back and view important thing, or don't, whatever helps you. Oh look, it's Gary. Also, this music is terrible. They paid a bloke to go. Go on, Noel. Any day now. Oh, did I just squeeze that in? I can't remember. I don't know if I did. Probably. Oh, no, I did not. Oh, well. Yeah, angst, yeah, down, angst, I love angst, It's not very good. Like weird syntho fucking metal shit. Fuck you, Gog Magog. Oh wow. Can you fuck off now? Oh wow. Chocobos are large birds used as riding mounts. Feed Giselle greens to a chocobo and I'll let you hop on the saddle and ride around. You will not encounter any monsters while mounted, so chocobo is your best option when you wish to travel somewhere quickly and safely. Press tab when you wish to dismount. There are some locations where there are where these speedy avian companions are not initially available, but keep exploring and might find they eventually appear. No time traveller should miss the chance to see the world from the back of a chocobo. It's interesting the way they keep hammering away at this time travel thing. They haven't introduced it as a thing we're gonna go fucking do properly. Because it's open world time travel, bitches. Hey, random item, no, okay. Like, I don't even know why it's here. There's fuck all you can do. And again, like, if you're going to include it as a sprint button, like I keep saying, well, do you want to make it a little bit more like, I press right bumper, I get a sprint? Again, how did Fairy Fencer F Advent Dark Force do this better? How? It looks like a PS1 game! And yet they figured that out. It was introduced from the fucking, like, the second you entered the world. Dash. Fuck, man.
Are you sure you're ready?
No.
You know, once we go through, there might be no
God, I know. Live trigger. There we go, through the gate with Noel. He might not be able to even or ever return. Are you ready to begin your journey? Yes, 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 yes. I'm hammering Y like it's a life support button. Oh, fuck off, Bloom.
I know my sister is alive out there. I'm sorry I doubted you. Of all people...
Again, though, it's like the entire premise of this shit is riding on the fact that Lightning was such a great character. Was she? Really?
Now it's my turn to do the same for you. I've made up my mind. You and I. We go together.
I won't let you down. We'll find Valhalla, I promise.
How about opening a gate back?
So, you're not gonna say goodbye?
No.
and sharpened and cleaned.
You did that.
Hey, shut up.
Look, my pendant has a brand new chain. And Snow was purring like a kitten. Someone gave him a good brushing.
Hey.
How did you not notice him sooner?
Why don't you guys go fess up?
Why don't you put on some, like, clothes that someone might wear?
Hey, Sarah.
You fucking
I
prostitute-looking
figured no way
fella.
you're leaving the pendant behind. So I made a chain, you know, so you wouldn't lose it.
If Lightning is alive out there, wouldn't want her getting mad over a poorly maintained weapon. You know her.
If you leave, someone's got to pick up the slack looking after Snow. So I volunteered.
That
myself.
cat is horrifying. Nothing like mine.
It's time for me to go. I don't know what's waiting out there in the future.
How about one of you jokers fucking step up and do something?
So much. If there's any chance at all, I want to take it.
Fucks no, though.
You can go, but you have to come back in one piece. Promise?
I promise. If I believe, maybe a miracle will happen.
Oh, great. Miracle.
Future won't change until you make the first step.
You know what you're doing, right?
No.
Well, I can't say that I do. This is the first time I've opened a gate myself. Guess we'll just have to find out.
Hey, what about Sarah?
I'll protect her. I promise you. I vow.
You fail repeatedly over the course of your journey.
Trust me. For Sarah's sake.
Don't. Oh. There's an awful lot of vague, like, gas clouds in this series, isn't there?
I guess this is it.
Guess so. Looks like the future starts now.
Fuck you. Everyone's like, oh wow, it's spinning almost like a gyroscope. Oh fuck, oh they're flying.
I'll be back.
Take Mog, please no. Oh.
Sarah, you set out on your journey for my sake. You believed in a promise. You believed in a future you could not see.
Don't veneer me, Lightning.
I will keep fighting here, at the end of the world. I know you will come. I believe in you.
Oh my god.
Sarah.
WTF. Oh no, where's the TARDIS? Quick.
This place is incredible.
Why?
Story of Crux. The crossroads of the time continuum.
Who built this?
So this is how you were able to travel.
If there's one thing I'll appreciate, considering I keep saying who did this and why did this happen, they do at least appreciate, they embrace the absurdity
And now it's your turn.
from this and the third game, and I appreciate that. But they still keep trying to play it fucking straight! Make it a comedy, I don't know! This is the worst part. So bad. It lends to the open world feel, but oh. The Historia Crux is your compass for navigating the rivers of time. Use. Oh, hang on a minute. Is that a D-pad prompt? Fuck off. To select the year and location which you wish to travel and confirm your selection using. But you did a D-pad prompt, so you acknowledge that controllers exist for PC. Each time a new gate is open, more areas will become unlocked, expanding your freedom to journey along the timeline. Blah. Oh, you can resume the Starting order, game progress and data such as character advancement will be saved automatically. Time will cease to flow for that location, and you can safely travel to another area without losing any story progress. Use the story and Crux as your way to the station to explore the mirror possibility. Oh wow! Once the program has appeared, loading save data will allow you to continue your game from the story crux. Select location, off you go. I actually quite like that, to its credit. So that's where we were. We got the doofer in there. There's 3 doofers in here. Let's do it.
Easy path. Humanity has chosen to build a society based on human technology, rather than relying on the fancy. A provisional government has replaced the Sanctum, and a scientific organization, calling itself the Academy, searches ruins for ancient technological secrets. One such site is on the shores of Lake Brescia, where a giant war weapon has been unearthed.
Again, credit where credit's due. Bit of open-endedness. To the future! Not really, though. To the mild future. Oh.
When reaching for the future, we sometimes fall into the past.
But we went to the future, though.
That cannot be changed. Our hearts grow bitter with regret. And you, my dear Sarah, will you encounter your past here?
Again, these are words that Lightning never fucking used.
To deal with that pain.
This is Cocoon.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, check it out. You can see the ground above us.
Wow. So this is how Cocoon looks from the inside.
That's right, I forgot. This is your first time here.
Yep.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Nice job, idiot.
Get up!
An arm?
Yeah, and not looking to shake hands, I'm guessing.
Nice block, dumbass. What was that? Once again, that was almost kind of cool. In a vague kind of way. But credit where credit's due. What the fuck? This monster employs wounding attacks. A wounding attack reduces maximum HP. Wounds cannot be healed by normal potions. When wounded, a long battle is your enemy. Win the battle swiftly to regain your maximum HP. Okay. But this mute is very bizarre. But again, I like considering that in the first game they're going for a very cinematic feel. This certainly feels like what they were trying to accomplish the first time round. Oh, bollocks. I shouldn't be drinking. Having said, you, my son, are not getting stumbled very quickly, are you? Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
What did that do? But you've got to actually pay attention to what exactly he's doing, and then switch.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Please keep doing movement. I can do movement. Oh, I staggered him. Okay.
Visible giant.
Like, I appreciate this a hell of a lot more than the first game, I'll tell you that. Like, it's genuine thought being put into boss battles. I mean, alright, yeah, it's obviously a bit fucking slow, but it's for beginners, I appreciate that. How has it started off so optimistic? I don't understand. I'm as confused as you all are.
Hostile located. Engage at will. Paradox effect confirmed. Targeting Atlas.
Oh, hang on. See, I can't roll a cigarette doing cutscenes either. I don't appreciate that. It's weird and it takes you out of the game, but the numbers flashing up also kind of lends some weight to cutscene attacks. What's going on? I like it. Huh. I'm confused.
That was exciting.
Guess it's over. Huh? It's the army!
Friends of yours?
No. Shoot! Shoot, 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 shoot.
Attention
Oh.
intruders. Surrender immediately.
Taking you to headquarters. Move! These are the infiltrators. They look like Sith who took a wrong turn.
Okay, I don't even know why I can move in this. Like, it drags me along.
Huh. Think they might have caused it? We'll soon find out, and dig up any intel they've got on Atlas while we're at it. You're being detained as potential suspects in the unsanctioned activation of Atlas. Come with me, and no funny business.
We're being treated like criminals. But it's just a misunderstanding. Stick to the truth and we'll be okay. And smile. Smiling usually helps.
Okay.
What's up?
There's something about this world that's different from mine. Let's see what Noel thinks. What's up with the giant hand? Why did we arrive at this place? What do you make of this paradox effect? What's the academy?
Hey, do you know what the Academy is?
No idea. I was gonna ask you the same question. If you don't know, must be a pretty new organization.
Okay.
You're going straight to Academy HQ. They'll drag the truth out of you.
One question. What's the Academy?
The Academy is the institute that's investigating these ruins. Who doesn't know that?
Alright, no need to get sassy.
You two came up on the grand elevator?
The Grand what? Sarah, what's he talking about?
He could be talking about the elevator that's supposed to connect Cocoon and Pulse, but it's still being built.
It's almost like you're in the future.
You're confused. It was done last year.
Last year?
The elevator wasn't anywhere near completion, but he said it's been operational since last year. How is that possible? It's almost like we just saw it as part of gameplay. We went from 3 AF to 5 AF, and you the one we is this the future?
Did we move forward in time?
I'd say 2 years have passed, I'd guess.
I'd guess.
Scheduled for next year has already been built last year.
Huh?
Is that you?
Hey,
Who the fuck are you?
watch yourself.
How did you fall over nothing?
It is you.
You know them?
Okay.
This is Lydell. I'm an academy intern. I heard you apprehended our 2 observers, so here I am.
Observers.
Yes, they're invited.
I hope we can forget about this little mix-up.
That was interesting. I didn't listen to all of it, obviously, but, okay.
Strange world, stranger events, unfamiliar faces. and
Vinyl
uncertain
monologues.
They speak of anomalies, of a strange energy that warps time itself. Things that shouldn't exist here are appearing near the gates. Things that shouldn't happen are happening. They call this phenomenon the paradox effect. And if you think about it, that term could apply to our existence in this age as well. Lightning, how will I find you when I don't even know when or where I'll end up next? Rain. Oh,
I'll supply you both with comm devices. Right this way, please.
thank you for your help. I was just wondering, have we met before?
Oh, no. Sorry about all that observer nonsense back there. Lucky for us, that soldier was so quick to believe me.
Okay. A girl named Alyssa lied to us soldiers. That's right. We need some answers. You're a friend of Sarah's when I'm playing as Sarah. What's your story? Won't you get in trouble? What? Yeah, let's do that.
You're a friend of Sarah's?
I told you that was a cover. I'm just a trainee looking to make it big.
How did you know her name?
Right this way, please.
White. Okay.
Did you hear about the new head of the investigation?
Right side clear, left side clear, sky is clear, ground side is clear.
What?
You'll need an ID to travel any further into the ruins. Here, take this communicator and keep it with you at all times.
Uh-huh.
So I'm curious.
Yeah?
Just why are you helping us anyway?
What was that little hand thing?
I saw you two. I saw how you got here through that thing.
What? You mean through the gate?
Yes, it is a kind of gate. It links to another world, doesn't it? Ooh, nice to finally have some clue what these things are for.
So basically, helping us out was almost like part of your research. But you still have questions.
I do have questions, yes. About the gate and about the paradox.
Yeah. But with Atlas throwing his weight around, the ruins will be closed off and there goes the chance to get your answers.
No, Popopo.
No problem. We'll take care of that giant for you.
You will? Great!
It still seems mysteriously too good and I hate it. You can choose which character you wish to control during battle and exploration. While exploring, proceed a bit. They change leader option in the battle menu. KO the remaining character wants to become the battle menu. 3 types of gates exist in the world. The one that shines like the sun have been blessed by the goddess and require a special artifact. The crystal gates require wild artifacts that can be obtained in many locations and times. However, the artifacts are consumed with each use. Scorch gates, the ones most recently used by Sarah and Noel to travel to that location. Approach to impress. Okay. 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 Again, so far, weirdly intrigued. Like, I'm deadly serious. Like, there's little tweaks and changes. And just the general air of how it goes about things that make it a lot more palatable, as it were, to the discerning man. But I'm not gonna lie, it makes it better. So yeah. Confused, absolutely. But I still maintain that the dialogue, and especially the multiple choice changes, have just got this... It's almost like the multiple choices have a weird uncanny valley-esque thing around them. It's very strange. I'm gonna put it down to... I'm gonna say it's strange. That's what this is so far. It's strange. It's strange that I'm kind of mildly enjoying myself. So yeah. Anyway, I want to keep plowing on. I'm just going to keep hammering away at it because I'm quite happy to do that. Like, I probably shouldn't put all my eggs in one basket, but I'm kind of happy to. Oh, sweet. Okay. Oh. Okay, so Chrysama's expanded select level bonus. Rav bonus boost. Increase 80 bit. Oh, don't do this to me. Fuck. Accessory capacity by 20. Yeah, I'm gonna take my sab. Thank you. It's sab, man. Come on. Sab's so good. I can't help myself. I need it. Although, it's interesting that it's a block. So, even though Sab is level 1, because I leveled up Ravager so hard, I'm now having to play 220 to get Sab level. Yeah, okay. I appreciate what they're trying to do, which is like trying to diversify the characters a lot more. I think that's kind of neat. But I also feel like I should suddenly start thinking about what I put into it now. Like, my view of Sarah is Rav support kind of Fellerita, which is why I unlock Sab. But again, there are little monsters that you can get that have their own abilities, and I'm like, well, what do they do? Because what I really want more than anything is a fucking healer. Which is why I'm going to go balls deep on you as a commando. Because I'm quite happy to do so. So what do you get? Oh, interesting. You get Synergist. I like that you can kind of pick and choose, because I feel like on repeat playthroughs this would be really cool and really interesting. It's like, well, okay, I know that I'm going to get Randy Bobandy, who's a medic, synergist, sab god, so I'll buff into Com or Sentinel. I like it, I do. I am going to go for synergist though. Because you can protect that, yeah, it just makes sense. Although that's an awful lot of defensive shit there, Buckaroo. But again, I appreciate the intent and I like it. It's cool. It's bizarre. Like I say, I mean, straight after playing Final Fantasy XIII, there's a hell of a lot to like. There's an awful lot of quality of life improvements that have been made that make it more enjoyable, I have to say. I never thought I'd be the one saying it, but I really kind of am. Weird. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this exploration into why is this becoming kind of enjoyable, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.